Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Pixel. Let's continue exploring Eblan Castle. Where is everyone around here anyway? I don't know. But I'm happy to take all of their treasure laid out in the place. At least they didn't loot the whole place. Well, we can't get to those chests from here. Man, even the king is gone. Is there a porno mag under the throne? No. But there is a secret passage over here. So now we can get the chest that way, starting with an alarm clock. That's a consumable item that cures the sleep status. And unfortunately, unlike most Final Fantasy games, a physical attack does not break the sleep status in Final Fantasy IV. But yeah, they got another passage that way. And we can go behind the chest there too. Little tricky. They don't let you do that with most walls in this game. Oh well. By the way, if you're playing other 2D versions of the game, I would recommend coming here after the next dungeon, because the items here are not as extraordinary. Like computer arrows, you only get 10 of them and that's it. Not the unlimited ammo that we got here. But yeah, over here we got another secret passage. And pick up the Coeurl Whisker. That inflicts instant death on an enemy. But after Final Fantasy III, they massively nerfed the accuracy of instant death, so it's pretty terrible. Yeah, I was going to say that you can never have enough emergency exits, but actually you can. A lot of dungeons in this game don't let you use warp or teleport. Let's see, we got a hole in front of the chest, so let's just go around the back to pick it up that way. You can't walk off the edge of the place, so don't worry about that. This isn't Dragon Warrior. Okay, then let's see. I want to get Cecil back on his paladin equipment and heal everyone up here. See how much we need. Yeah, a little more there. Alright, and then I want to equip my melee characters with headbands to protect against the confusion status. And I need to move Sid up to the front row so he can be useful. And I think we're good to go against some monsters in a chest. Okay, first things first, let's have Cecil cover Tellah manually. So that way he can cover him even when he's not at critical HP. But yeah, whenever you attack the Coeurls, they will counter with Blaster, inflicting the piggy status on them will prevent them from being able to do that. See if I can get a cure on Cecil quickly enough. Yes! We survived! Woohoo! Okay, we're good. We might not be good. Oh, whew. Thank goodness he dodged that. Okay, we got him. Good. Now we might be okay. How about we use Bio on the Lamia in the back there? If I can ever select her, that would make this a lot easier. Okay, how are we looking there? Ooh, almost enough damage. There you go. Okay, now the piggy status does not reduce the target's strength like the Toad status would, or Mini for that matter. But alright, we got him. You know, these guys are a lot tougher than the enemies we should be fighting at this point in the game. You could use an Hourglass on them too, but, well, I like to use the piggy status whenever I can. Okay, then, yeah, let's get out of here. We also defeated them to get the Blood Lance, which, while it's strong against giants and clan type enemies, yeah, it massively nerfs your stats, and we don't have anyone who can equip it anyway. But I do want to save it for later, viewers. Okay, let's get out of there then. What do we got over here? The Silver Hourglass. It's like a regular Hourglass, except it inflicts stop on all enemies for a longer time than a regular Hourglass would. But I've never found that to be particularly relevant, because you could just kill the enemies quickly. Okay, so with Tellah, let's get him on the Mithril Staff to boost his spirit a little bit. See, how does that look? Yeah, he got another multiplier there. And let's see. Okay, you're good. You're good. let's see, I want you on the mute arrow. Oh yeah, the great bow increases your strength by 3, so that's pretty nice. Although, actually, hold on. I want my paladin equipment because, yeah, I want to heal up here. And let's get you back on the mithril helm. Okay, then get everyone going there. Okay. Yeah, Sid took a really big hit there. But, yeah, with Cecil, I like having him do a lot of my healing. Yeah, now let's get you on the mute arrow there. And let's keep everything else going as is. Okay, I think we're all set and ready to go against some more monsters. Okay, first things first, defend. And I want Cecil to manually cover Tellah again. If he survives, which he doesn't. Whoops. Okay, let's try that one again. Oh, I guess he is covering Yang now for some reason. Why don't we gird there? That increases his defense there. But now I have to cease covering and manually do that again. Okay. Oh, well, actually, no, I don't need to do that because, yeah, he's at critical HP. Why don't you attack the Mad Ogre in the back there, while the others go after the guys in the front. And if I can, it would be very nice if I could get a cure going on Cecil there. But yeah, these Mad Ogres, oddly enough, are considered mage-type enemies. So mute arrows deal a lot of damage to them. But now we can take our time. So yeah, the mini spell isn't quite as accurate as it was in previous versions of the game, but it's still really, really good. I mean, we got 2 out of 3 of them on the first try. So, but, oh right, got him. And also, Mad Ogres are very strong against magic damage. So, yeah, that's why I didn't have Tellah helping with that. And for defeating them, we got a silver apple. This one is a consumable item that permanently increases your maximum HP, but I want to save that for later. So, yeah, we're done with our business here. Let's get out of here. I really, really need to rest up. So, you know what? Let's go to the inn at Garb. There are some new enemies on the overworld that I would like to encounter around here. You can also find them on the overworld around Eblan there. Whoop, no, I do want to rest up here. There you go. Let's see, some of the enemies on the overworld you can find in other places, so I'm not going to go for every single enemy, but I will do what I can. And a lot of these enemies are much tougher than what we should be fighting at this point in the game. Okay, so with Cecil, nope, I would like you on the sword there. And, you know, I'm just going to leave him in the back row because I'm mostly having him healing and covering other party members from damage. Actually, you know what? Why don't we save? Because the enemies here are really tough. Well, some of them are. These guys are not them. Now, in this version of the game, I would cast Silence on them. Just like their cousins that we encountered earlier in the game. When you attack them, they counter with Kuraja, and Silence blocks that. But in other versions of the game, they cast Remedy, which is considered an enemy skill. And yeah, Silence does not block that. So yeah, you know what? I'm just going to have Tellah defend and save his MP there. But yeah, Silence is much more accurate than the Toad spell. But in other versions of the game, I would have Tellah cast Toad to deal with their remedy counter. If you leave them around long enough, though, they will eventually run away. And these guys are indigenous to the area. You can't find them anywhere else. But, okay, so we got all those guys. Heal up a little bit. And let's see, there's at least one more new enemy that is only found around here or Eblan. They have the exact same enemy domain tables, Eblan and Agart on the overworld. Alright, here's some more new enemies. We got rock babies. They have very little HP. So a single kick will get the job done. Maybe I should go for the mute arrows on Cecil. Yeah, I really should do that. Whoa, that guy can attack twice in a single turn. Or we could just kill them that way. But yeah, rock and rock babies, they are weak to projectiles. But I didn't use them. Oh well. Okay, so... let's see, get you guys healed up there. Let's equip Yang with a Fire Claw and an Ice Claw, now that we're done with our business here. There are some other enemies, like Black Lizards, Fiery Hounds, around here, Ironback, but we can encounter them in dungeons later, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. See, I was thinking about healing up maybe at a Chocobo Forest, but I don't think that's necessary. Now, before taking off in this version of the game, I want to buy another great bow. Let's pick that up. Otherwise, you'll want to have a wooden hammer coming up here. Let's see, how are we looking here? Okay, yeah, we should be fine. Let's see, with Cecil, let's give him holy arrows. There's quite a few enemies around here that are weak to holy elemental damage. And then, yeah, everyone else. Oh, let's get you back on your Rod of Change. And, yeah, make sure you got the Fire Claw on Yang. And then, okay, so. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me show you something. So, to advance the plot, we need to go to the Magnetic Cavern. But, yeah, the airship can't land there. Whatever shall we do? Well, if you recall, the Chocobo breeders, or whoever was taking care of them, said that there's some real black chocobos in the forest to the north. So let's see if we can find them and if they could help us out. But I also want to find some new enemies around here too, while we're at it. Starting with these guys. Okay, so let's use the Rod of Change on these guys. Let's see, the Hell Needles are just like their cousins. They can counter physical attacks with a needle attack there. So I want to try and piggy them to prevent them from doing that. Also, Yang can use his focus command there to, work around their counters. The Treants are weak to fire, which is why I have the Fire Claw equipped on Yang. But in this battle, yeah, not a whole lot we can do there. So, yeah, you see the pick status blocks that. And then we'll just have, yeah, Yang finish off the last guy. Ow! There you go. By the way, the Treants can also, if they're alone, they'll counter physical attacks with casting Stop on you. But that should never happen. Okay, so yeah, I need to heal up quite a bit there. Wow, you took some big hits there, Yang. Okay, there's one more new enemy around here that I can't find in the next dungeon. So I'd at least like to find them. But there are more enemies around here too. So let's see what I can find. Okay, well, there's another new enemy, Twin Snake. They are weak to ice and holy. Let's see, those guys, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to them. Let's see if I can get the Rod of Change to work on the one. No. I would not have anyone use a regular physical attack on the Hell Needles. they could survive. But if you're playing other 2D versions, you could use the dancing dagger on them. That might be able to kill them. Or at least deal some pretty good damage at the very least. Man, we're going through MP pretty quick around here. But yeah, both of those enemies can be found in the next dungeon, so you don't have to find them here. Whatever you want to do. Let's see. No, not these guys. I'd rather run from enemies with, or battles with old enemies at this point, so I don't become even more over-leveled than I already am. Okay, there's the other new enemy, Death Flower. All of these enemies are weak to fire. Why don't we go with Faraga on them? Let's see, Death Flower, if they're alone, they'll use Pollen on you. I think that inflicts like an HP leak or sap status, which is kind of like a poison status, a DOT, but you can't cure it like with an antidote or something. But, oh right, okay, there's, yeah, actually one more new enemy around here, but I don't need them. We'll find them in the next dungeon. But, yeah, we got a little Chocobo Village around here, and a fat Chocobo if you really need one, but we don't. But it would be nice if I stopped walking around like a drunk. So let's see, around here, yeah, there you go. You can't do that in other 2D versions of the game. You have to go through the trees like that. Let's see, around here. There you go. I think that's everything here. Yep. And Eblan, yeah, we got everything there. Okay, so let's heal up there. And I want to change my setup here in a moment. Let's get our MP back. But yeah, the wild black chocobos around here can fly. No, that's another game, viewers. But yeah, these guys, they can only land in forests. So that, yeah, that's the only way you can get over here. Okay, so with my setup, we need to remove all metallic equipment in order to be able to do anything in battle. So let's see, let's give an old Gaia gear to Cecil. You could give him a Kenpo gi, but they're really expensive at this point. So yeah, I would rather not buy them, save the money. And ruby rings are the only non-metallic arm gear we have at this point in the game. If you don't have them though, just equip nothing. It's not a big deal. In other versions of the game, I would give Sid the wooden hammer, but in this version, because holy arrows are much more accurate, I would rather give Sid that along with the great bow. And then, let's see, Headband. You could give him a Kenpo gi, but I'll just stick with the leather garb there. And yeah, ruby rings all around. Let's see, okay, so Tellah. Yeah, basically the same thing as before. Just equip our ruby rings. And let's see, with Yang, fire, ice claws, that's the way to go. And yeah, I think we're good to go. Actually, let's go through a little dialogue here first, and then we'll back out to save. Outside of the magnetic cavern. Well, that's good. Well, I don't know about that, Tellah, but I'll see what we can do. But yeah, let's get out of there then. One other thing about the dungeon is that there's going to be a new enemy that has a spell that they drop. It's pretty rare. I will try very, very, very hard to get it. But if I can't do it now, I'll try to get it later. But it may take me a day or two for me to actually get it because it's really, really rare. Can we win it in the magnetic cavern? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Pixel. This is HG Bailey, signing off. Have a good day. And actually, I want to move some party members around here. Let's see. Well, we need Sid. Or, no, we want Sid in the back row there. Okay, yeah, that's how I want to have them set up.